Hi guys, this is Gina with Gina'sCraftingSpot.com, and I'm doing a room, my scrap room, my studio, just a video of how I store all my stuff. So I'm going to start, right here is my doorway. It's in the basement. It's not quite done yet. I don't have a door. But here's, let me do just a quick span, if I can, of the room. That's from the right side. Sorry if I make you sick. All the way around. Just cabinets up there and stuff. And that is my whole room. So let me start over here where I just came in. There up on top is artwork. Mostly my daughter Kylie. She's 6 right now that she's made me over the years. And then here are my 2 paper holders I got from a scrapbook store that was going out of business. I store my solids. And this is from that same store. It's you know, a holder for stickers and all kinds of embellishments and stuff. And it's not organized right now, but someday I'll get to organizing it. But I just have stuff up there, pretty stuff, so I remember to use it. And then right behind it I have one of those mail organizers, just hidden back there with my paper tray ink base. Cardstock I use for my bases, so there's craft and white and cream and black, all from paper tray ink. And then here's my desk, and it's a desk from IKEA, and I really, really like it. I've had it for a couple years, and it has those horses on the bottom. Well, it looks like it all came together. And then the table is tilted a little, so you could tilt it up as much as you want, like an architect desk, I guess. But obviously, if I have it too tilted, then everything rolls off. So, but anyway, I do love my big white table. And then I just have some of those, all of my punches on those handles, not handles, bars. Anyway, I got them from IKEA, really inexpensive. And then as that basket holder, I have just a couple things, like my Gina's Crafting Spot thing I stamp on the back of all my cards, and an address label, stamp there. Just some miscellaneous stuff in there for Kylie's Glue Glider Pro I'm trying to get to work. More punches. And then here is how I store all my, I've done a video on it, excuse me, my embossing folders. So I have them easy access so I could see what I have, see what I want to use. This is an old car TV, or you know, like a TV we used to use in the van, and it broke. It won't play DVDs. But my husband was able to set it up where I could use it with my Roku player, you know, for Netflix. So I'm able to watch TV down here while I'm crafting, which is awesome. And there's another bar with more punches. The stuff I use a lot, like the, well, not really use a lot, but like the corner chomper and my corner rounder. Here, I just made a video on my Glimmer Mists, and here is how I keep the swatches, so I know what I have, what I want to use. My Cutter Bee bugs, my Tim Holtz Distressor. Then this is a homemade stamp pad holder, ink pad holder rather. I made that. Have all my favorite inks that I use the most up there. There's a Versamarks and some stuff just go around the edges when I don't feel like taking out anything fancy. So it's mostly Stampin' Up, and then this first section right here is my Close to My Heart ones. Up here I have all my liquid pearls and stickles hanging from the pieces of, I just can't think when I'm on camera. What is it? Velcro. I just put a piece of Velcro on the top of the shelf and then on the bottle, and then they just stick up there. ready for you to use. Some of my ribbon. These are the Paper Tray ink ones. I don't like to just keep them down because I let Kylie use my stuff, and you know, there's just some stuff she can't. I don't want her to use. That's where I usually put my video camera so it could record me. That's my workspace right here. And let me see, just I have my cutters up here that I use a lot. This is where I keep my sponge things for my distress inks. I don't have very many. And they were, sorry, they were up here in one of these little holders. See, I don't have that many. But those are for that. And then up here I have buttons. You know, stuff like that, my Google Eyes. These are Paper Tray ink buttons. The pinks. Oh no, my Paper Tray inks are over here. These are just regular, random. These are my Paper Tray ink ones. I think the beige and then the brown, pink, red, whatever. So that's how I store them, and then you could just open up the section you want and just pour out the color. Here's a big jar. Oh, bling. Loose bling, non-sticky. My Crocodile, I think that's Crocodile. My crimper, some more cutters I don't really use. There's a couple of albums I'm going to use for my mother-in-law's album I'm making her. There's my Bic Markets. I don't have any of the Copics, but those are my Bics, and then my Stampin' Up! Markers and some glaze pens. Kind of all there. I see. Let's add more light. And then that's just more rails. That's what they are, the IKEA rails. More of my stamps. I have some on the bottom, the punches. It's punches, not stamps. Then here's how I keep my embellishments in these lockable lockets. Here's one with fancier stuff and pearls. This is my cutting system for creative memories. I love that big tall thing. I got it at a garage sale for like 10 bucks, and it was full of cool stuff, like really, really old, but still cool. Anyway, this is where I store all my stamp blocks. Here's some adhesives and glue dots, and not glue dots, like sticky tape, and just a lot of different adhesive things. There's my wobbles and my close to my heart wobbles, which I really, really like because look how tiny they are. The adhesive springs you could use for small projects. So anyway, so that's that. Then here's where I have all my bling in this one drawer, all the sticky stuff, and some loose that, you know, I want to keep that's in the package. Some more foam adhesive kind of stuff, glue dots. Then the rest of them are kind of junky. It's just like a bunch of different stuff in there. So on the bottom of my desk I have my, that's just a empty box from the ramen noodles, I think it came in. So it's just a box I'm going to use for misting, and then I have a priority mail one, excuse me, on the bottom that I use for misting, but it's getting kind of dirty. And then on this side I keep my, within easy reach, my Cuttlebug, and the folders are back here. Let me see. Ugh. In this recipe box. Not recipe. Yeah, Rubbermaid. For index cards and stuff. And I just keep them all in there. So then, you know, just my chair. This little stand has a bunch of, just a random, not random, but yeah, I know where the stuff is, but it's not truly organized yet. But here's a couple Spellbinder dies and Sizzix dies that I have. Only a few. Some perfect pearls and stuff like that. There's a lot of miscellaneous stuff in these. My Cuttlebug stuff. More like treat cups and stuff I haven't really used yet. That kind of stuff, some Mod Podge. And then on top is where I have my rolling thing. I believe I got from Pampered Chef. Works well for all my stuff I use a lot. Just right next to me where I work. Then here's my Martha Stewart scoreboard. My Close to My Heart pad, and then this desk pad stretch paper thingy. Oops. Hard to do it with one hand. And then this is my most recent purchase. My husband got me this for Valentine's Day. It's the IKEA Expedit. It only had, I shouldn't say only, it's the one with 16 holes, squares. And then I got a few of those purple ones. I'll try to go through quick. This is my binder where I have all of my stamps listed and numbered, so I could go to my cabinet over there and find what I need. I'll show you that in a minute. These are the stamps that are on the, what do you call it? See, these kind of stamps that are too big for a CD case, which is how I store them. I have them all in here, my new Stampers Best ones on these sheets. So that's that. And then on, this is things like sketches and stuff like that that I have. This is all my Close to My Heart papers and the cutouts and stuff I am going to use for my Artiste and Art Philosophy cartridges. Back there is the embossing powders that I use most. Clear, white, black, brown. Sorry if it's too dark. I just keep them in these containers. Then this is all full of adhesives, different kinds of adhesives. Liquids are all down here. Just some paper project I'm working on. There just has some stuff for the kids. Their birthday albums. And then down here is just a bunch of albums. Down there you'll see some big foam tape, a couple of those. Right here. And then the rest is just all completed albums. And in progress albums, of course. Then in this one is, oh, my Your Story and my Bind It All stuff. Chipboard. That kind of thing in this box. Then there I just have some of my scrap paper. Here's some more scrap paper. I haven't really found a way to organize it. I don't have too much because I'm pretty good with the solids. The printed pattern paper, that's where I have more of an issue. I have a lot of it. Then in these, again, not too organized, but like this is all for babies, just different paper packs. I usually only buy in paper packs. Stuff like that, usually when they're on sale or clearance. Not really one to buy full price. So that's what all of these are filled with. Oh, this one is stuff for my mother-in-law's album she wants me to make for her. She bought the paper and everything else. So just several. All these have 12 by 12 pattern card stuff. So that's it for the Expedit. And on top here I just have my, I have gone to, if anyone needs to know where to buy them, let me know and I'll put them in the comments. Or, yeah, I'll send you a comment of where I got it from. I think it was a Tape Jungle, and I bought a case of it. And my my friend Tisha, or my cousin Tisha from Tisha's Craft Cove.blogspot.com bought some from me, and I have the rest in case she needs more. It's just a Mother's Day card I really like that I made. One Tisha made for me as a thank you. And, you know, just some stuff. That little sand art's from my daughter Kylie. I love Titanic. It's my newest Close to My Heart catalog. This just has Close to My Heart stuff in it. I love Harry Potter. So that's that end of it. And let's see how many minutes I have. Oh, already 15. That's just a calendar I just put there. And then these cabinets and the countertop. The cabinets I did not buy specially for here, so don't think I'm rich or anything. These are just ones that my husband got from work. Somebody was remodeling and didn't want these anymore, so they were in perfect shape. He kept them. I wanted them for my kitchen, but we didn't have enough. There's only 2 of these for the top cabinet, so we wouldn't have had enough to do a kitchen with it. So they came down here, which worked out perfectly for me. And then the countertop is a couple of pieces of the, you know, the inexpensive, I don't even know what it's called. It's not like marble or Corian or anything, just the cheap countertops you could get for like 60 bucks. And then there's my beautiful Cricut Expression. I've had it for a while, and I'm not going to get any other kind of cutting machine until this totally conks out, and that's just it. I'm going to keep it forever. So here's my printer, 2 printers actually, and then the paper on top, kind of out of the way, my little Cricut kit. Let me start up here, I guess. This is a bunch of junk. On top over there is some stuff that I want to repurpose, decorate, that kind of thing. The same over here. These 2 boxes house some completed cards I have that are already in their sleeves, you know, with the envelopes, everything stamped, ready to go. I just have to find a craft show to go to so I could try to sell them. My UT, this is some paint that goes in the back there, but I'm not going to move everything out right now. But there's all the rest of my embossing powders, just again in those same containers, some on top. I know what it's called, melting pot. I haven't used that yet, but looks really cool. Some to the left is some, if you could even see it, some Valentine's